What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys the top 10 best offline Souls-like games on Android and iOS. These games are perfect for those of you guys that want to show off your gaming skills. So without any further ado, let's get started with number 10. Animus Standalone. Animus Standalone is a challenging action game. The game uses a brand new battle mechanism to create a fiery and magical continent. It is full of monsters and traps. You will play a brave battle and continue to challenge you. In the game, players will take risks with monsters on the magical world stage. The game is played through level forms. Players need to continue to complete tasks, obtain money and equipment to arm themselves, and promote the rank of the protagonist, thereby advancing the game process. Watcher Chronicles. Watcher Chronicles has a cartoon style and a difficult dungeon game, and the physical strength system added to the game raises the difficulty of the game to a new level. In the game, the player plays the Revenge Knight awakened from hell, and it is your mission to wipe out all the enemies on the road. The action of the game is very smooth, and the sense of attack is very exciting. The player wakes up from the dungeon wearing armor and holding a great sword, which is pretty cool. In the game, there are various categories of auxiliary weapons and main battle weapons, and each type has different skills and moves, so choose the equipment that suits you carefully. The Soul Crystal is an important item in this game, and Soul Crystals are inseparable from item trading or character upgrades. However, once the player dies, all Soul Crystals will be automatically dropped. Dark Raider. Dark Raider is a pixel-style action game. The game tells the story of the brave player who needs to defeat the fallen goddess and save the mainland. In total, players can control 3 heroes with different styles. 3 characters can now be operated in the game, namely Warrior, Mage, and Barbarian. Each of the 3 professional attack methods has its own characteristics. The Mage burst is very high and the attack power is high, but the relative defense is relatively low and the amount of blood is also very small. Barbarians are thick-skinned, but their moves are slow and they are easily seized by the enemy. In towns, players can also use the rune system and attribute system to improve their strength. Legend of Abyss. Legend of Abyss, a new role-playing project from the creators of Way of Retribution. The game is essentially a revised and improved edition of the original, which now allows you to move freely around locations, not have difficulties due to limitations in characteristics, pump faster, as well as buy everything you need for in-game currency. These and other aspects will certainly please all connoisseurs of RPG adventures in dark and very dangerous universes, where battles and trials are waiting for players around every corner. Their courage, dexterity, and ability to quickly adapt to the ever-increasing complexity will directly affect the life expectancy of the character. Pascal's Wager. Pascal's Wager is a high-paced action role-playing game with a dark world settings, immersing the player in a never-ending journey. It also uses a refined 3D graphics engine to either realize things in the environment or give extra advantages in improving people's experience with picture quality. Not only that, its plot is fascinating and will create the perfect motivation to lead players to explore the world and its dark secrets. The first advantage that Pascal's Wager wants to introduce to everyone is its lively and immersive combat system to bring absolute excitement. The battle is transmitted through a third-person perspective, combined with a flexible control mechanism and combat-focused elements to stimulate everyone. Over time, players can change their fighting style continuously according to their opponents through many advanced features of the RPG genre. Nine Night, a hardcore action-adventure game. Nine Nights is a mysterious and fascinating adventure game that takes you into a world full of mystery and fantasy elements. You play as a brave adventurer, pursuing lost secrets and unlocking ancient puzzles while exploring a fantasy world filled with magical creatures and adventures. The game features gorgeous visuals, intoxicating music, and an exciting adventure story. You will encounter various challenges in this mysterious world, from ancient ruins to mysterious forests. Every step is an adventure. The goal of the game is to become the most powerful assassin. Players need to use skilled operations and strategies to defeat enemies. Bright Memory Mobile. Bright Memory is a first-person shooter set in a futuristic world where you play as a special agent whose mission goes sideways when an accident sends you soaring through space toward a totally unfamiliar place. Story mode in Bright Memory takes you through a series of majestic settings where you fight against all kinds of enemies. In the beginning, you fight against soldiers armed with machine guns or shotguns. Bright Memory is a spectacular FPS in every respect, with absolutely amazing graphics and gameplay that's perfect for touchscreens, which is especially impressive given that the game was designed for PCs. Way of Retribution. Way of Retribution is an action RPG clearly inspired by the Soul Saga, where you are immersed in an old, dark, and mysterious world, very similar to the one you find in Demon Souls or the first Dark Souls. Your objective: to finish the endless struggle that began millennia ago once and for all. Before the adventure begins, you can create your own character, choosing between various classes like clergy, knight, rogue, and warrior. You can also customize your appearance to your heart's content. Way of Retribution is a game based on the Soul Saga and offers a similar experience, now for Android smartphones. The graphics are a little dark, and they're almost as good as the graphics in the original Demon Souls. Blade of God, Vargr Souls. Blade of God is a 3D action game featuring Chaos, a hero who faces all manner of enemies rooted in references to Nordic mythology. This vibrant hack and slash is inspired by genuine icons from within this genre like God of War and Darksiders. In this dark fantasy game, you experience thrilling confrontations against final bosses. In many of them, you'll need to tap into your QTEs in order to deliver those final critical hits. To survive these battles, you're going to need the right gear, including weapons and defensive equipment. But becoming a warrior like no other will also require a good deal of strategic planning from the game's hub. If you like the old classic God of War games, then you should definitely give this a try. Blasphemous. Blasphemous offers an immersive experience on mobile devices, mirroring its PC and console gameplay. Players step into the role of the penitent one, battling through the cursed land of Custodia to break free from a cycle of death and rebirth. Navigate a non-linear world filled with grotesque monsters and formidable bosses, employing brutal combat techniques and executing devastating combos. Customize your character with various relics and prayers, while uncovering the dark secrets of Custodia and interacting with its tormented inhabitants. The game promises intense boss battles and a rich, atmospheric narrative steeped in twisted religion. Explore the unknown and unlock hidden secrets in a barren land full of dangers. Upgrade your skills, master more deadly combos, and crush your enemies completely. Powerful weapons and mysterious powers are waiting for you to help you cut through the thorns. So guys, those are my top 10 best offline Souls-like games on mobile platform. And if you find my video helpful, consider subscribing and don't forget to like the video. Thanks for watching.